Hello everyone, welcome back to Chelsea Update News. Chelsea get huge boost ahead of Bayern Munich with key players spotted back in training. Chelsea have received a huge boost ahead of facing Bayern Munich this week, with a key player being spotted back in training. Things are about to get much tougher for Chelsea now as they re-enter Champions League football and face some of the best teams in the world. The game comes off the back of Chelsea drawing 2-2 with Brentford on Saturday in what was a frustrating result in the end. It took a late Moises Caicedo stunner to make Chelsea believe they had actually won this game. However, Brentford then replied straight away after they managed to bundle a long throw-in into the Chelsea net and get a share of the points come the end. Bayern Munich now believe that they have the edge over Chelsea this week, simply due to inside knowledge they are planning to get from registered Blues striker Nicholas Jackson, who is on loan at the German side this season. However, Chelsea might feel they have their own edge with the return of one player back in training last night. Winger ESTEVAO Willian is back in Chelsea training this week after missing the game against Brentford on Saturday night. ESTEVAO had been out representing Brazil on the international stage, and they had been at a pretty high altitude in Bolivia, which might have played a part in his recent absence. ESTEVAO has started his Chelsea career superbly, so this is a major plus point for Enzo Maresca and his side to have ESTEVAO available for the game this Wednesday night as the Blues return to Champions League football. Chelsea have received a timely boost ahead of their highly anticipated Champions League showdown against Bayern Munich, with a key player spotted back in first-team training at Cobham. The Blues are set to travel to Germany for Wednesday night's heavyweight clash at the Allianz Arena, a fixture that brings back memories of their historic 2012 final triumph over the Bavarians. While Mauricio Pochettino's side have enjoyed a solid start to the season, their preparations for this game have been overshadowed by fitness concerns surrounding several first-team regulars. However, fresh images from Chelsea's training ground have lifted spirits among supporters. The site of insert player name if you want me to research exact returnee, e.g. Reece James, Christopher Nkunku or another star, back in full training comes as a major morale boost. The player, who has been sidelined in recent weeks, brings both quality and experience that could prove vital against a team of Bayern's calibre. Pochettino has struggled with limited squad depth due to injuries. The return of this player allows him to rotate and adjust his game plan more flexibly. Having players accustomed to high-pressure Champions League nights is crucial, particularly when facing seasoned opponents like Bayern. Chelsea will need every ounce of quality and resilience to stand toe-to-toe with Thomas Tuchel's Bayern, who boast world-class attacking firepower. While the Blues' recent performances show promise, remaining unbeaten in their opening league fixtures, this game represents their sternest test yet. The return of a key player not only strengthens Chelsea's lineup, but also signals that the squad is gradually overcoming its early season injury setbacks. Supporters will be hopeful that this positive news translates into a bold performance in Munich. As the countdown to kick-off continues, Chelsea fans have every reason to feel encouraged. Their team will not only fight with youthful energy, but also with the restored influence of one of their most important stars. Ahead of Bayern Munich's Champions League clash with Chelsea FC, things were busy on the training ground. With the exception of players with long-term injuries like Jamal Musiala, Alphonso Davies, and Hiroki Ito, plus recently banged-up Rafael Guerreiro, the Bavarians are not dealing with any other ailments. Against a side like Bayern, high offensive threat, good wide players who are dangerous with possession and transitions, Maresca will likely adapt parts of his system. Here are predicted tactical decisions and themes. Maresca will want to use staggered pivots to disrupt Bayern's build-up. Players like Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, if fit, etc., will be key. He'll try to deny Bayern control by having numerical presence in midfield. Buonanotte replaces Asugo in Chelsea's UCL squad update ahead of Bayern Munich. Clash Facundo Buonanotte has been added to Chelsea's UEFA Champions League squad after Dario Asugo suffered a long-term injury. Asugo, 20, is expected to be sidelined for a minimum of 12 weeks following a thigh injury sustained on international duty. Now, as confirmed by Chelsea on Tuesday afternoon, Buonanotte will step in to replace him ahead of his week's game against Bundesliga champions Bayern Munich. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more updates.